Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today I'm not at my playhouse, I'm actually at my apartment, but never mind. Some weeks ago I made a video about unwrapping a brand new IBM 3650 Model 4 server, and I would like to continue that video and show what the benefits of such a server is, and how you are actually able to manage a server that is far away or even from an iPad. I'm actually able to manage the server, reboot it, turn it on and off from my iPad, from home or from anywhere in the world. And to do this, we have to go and look at the remote management on a server like that. So I'm gonna switch to the computer screen and show you how we do this. And with the IBM 3650 Model 4, we're gonna install a license key on the server so that we get some more features, and I'm gonna show you how I do that as well. And so switching to the monitor.
Here we have my screen, and I have to be careful not to show you too much because I am logging into places where I really don't want everybody to go, but I have to log in to get access to the network where the server is at, and where the server is at there is a Citrix connection, and I have put in the Citrix address, and I have a Citrix gateway here requesting a password. So I'm gonna log in, and you're not able to see that, it's only dots, but it doesn't matter. And here we are, we have the programs that are available to me through Citrix, and what I really need right now is only a browser on the network where the server is at. So let's start that. It's gonna start on a window on another screen, so I'm just gonna drag it over here when it gets here. Right now I'm just waiting for it, and I can see now on my other screen, I can just drag this over here. It's loading, and there it comes. There we are. We have a web browser. So I'm just gonna clear this, and oh, that was way too big. And here we need to communicate with the server. So the server is at nope, it's not. Okay, back. Couldn't remember the IP number, but this is it. So let's see if... Yes, and this is how it looks. I'm sorry, this web browser is in Danish, so all the text is probably gibberish. But this is just a normal security thing, that this website is not secure, blah blah blah. We will continue anyway. And we'll just remove that window, make this one as big as possible. And this is what the management login screen to the IBM server looks like. Um, and right now this server is brand new, so it still have the default password for the management adapter. And on a brand new IBM server, the username is user ID with big letters, user ID, and the password is password with big letters and an O and a 0 instead of the O. So PASSW 0RD. Login. And now we get all the stuff that this management adapter can do. That's probably good. And it tells us what server it is. And we can add additional description name. That's probably a good idea. So I'll just add the server name for this server. Yeah, it's probably not a very good name, a lot of people say, but there's a system like EX that stands for external, and RHEL is for Red Hat. It's gonna be a Red Hat server. So now it says up here what it is. That's kind of cool. We'll just keep that. Oh, I thought the server was on. It's actually off. My mistake. But this says that it's healthy and good. So the server is off. Power is off, and the system state power off. Okay, and down here we can see some more things, and if the power is on, this will show some more data. And in system information we are actually able to get some numbers for the machine. We have some serial numbers and some model numbers and some UID stuff, power state, total hours powered on. This is a pretty new server, so it's only been on for 12 hours, and a lot of that time it has been without an operating system, so it has probably been rebooting and rebooting and rebooting until it was powered off. And the temperature at the data center, and we have some more. We can check the light diodes. And right now it's off. We have the option here to turn it on. We can turn on the server immediately, or we can turn on the server at a specific date or time. And we can put it in a weekly schedule. Just try and press that and see what it. So there's kind of different settings here. We can put on different settings and tell it when to do different stuff. So this might be a server that is only on during peak hours, so we would probably be able to tell it to power on at 8 o'clock in the morning and power off at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna cancel that. And the really helpful thing with a server like this is the ability to remote control it. This is just powering on and off the server, but over here we have remote control. And this is a feature that is not included with the management adapter. You actually have to purchase a registration key to be able to do this, and it's not cheap. is actually quite expensive compared to that it's just a key to open up for some other functions, and I just happens to have a key like that, so we're gonna do that and play a little with the server. So to get a registration key, we have to go to IBM's homepage. On IBM's homepage, where you order the activation code. This is a you buy the code. You buy this option when you can buy it when you buy the server, or you can buy it afterwards. It's an IBM order number thing like everything else. But let's just say that we already got the expansion for the IMM. So I just started Google and I found the address to be this address: ibm.com/system/x/foot. I don't know why, but there it is. Come on, yeah. And the very first one is request activation code. And it has already noticed that I'm me. Because I already logged in on this one, so we're just gonna use one of them and just use this one. So I'm gonna order an activation code for this. Okay, there it is. Request activation code. And then I have to give it when you buy this features thing, you get a code, and I can probably pretty safely show you that code that I got. That's this one, and I'll just cut and paste that. Let's do it so that you can see it. Copy, and we'll just paste it in here. Now this is in Danish. Sorry. Continue. And then we have to give some data about the server. We have to give it the machine type, and we have to give it the serial number. Both is things that we can get from the IMM over here, and the information is down here. Load. We'll get the machine number right here. We just need the first couple of numbers. So that's 7950. That's the model number. We'll type that in there. Oh, we can actually choose it. 7950. There. And the model, this is the machine type. The model is actually grayed out. I'm not able to put that in. So now I just need the serial number. And for once this is stupid because I'm not able to cut and paste it from here. I can't. No, I'm gonna write on a piece of paper, because every time I use the mouse outside, this screen will disappear. And I have to be pretty sure to get this right, because you only get one chance. And if you don't do it right, you just waste it. It's quite a lot of money. I think it's $300 or something like that. Maybe only 200. I don't know what the prices are everywhere. I'm just checking it. KD7L9YC. Okay, and we'll put that in here. KD7L9YC. And I'll just check it again. KD7L9YC. KD7L9YC. Yes. generate key. Once confirmed, this action cannot be reversed. So this is like, you only get this one chance. If you fuck up, you have to buy it all over. And that's probably not a good idea. Confirm. And now I'll get the option where I want the key. I want to download it and I want it emailed to me. Email. And I will just enter my email in this one, and I'll choose not to show you that. So I'll just put the email down here. Sorry about that. It will just take a second. Okay. When I did that, I got the options to download, and we will of course do that. So and now that I'm using Citrix, I get the option of downloading it to my Citrix folder. Activation key, and I think I got one called server info, so I'm just gonna put it there. And this is it. And it can close when it's done. And so now we got the key. And we have to install it. First we have to unwrap it, so I just need some. I need to go into Citrix again and get my file management thing. Have this server info, and here is the activation key, and it opens WinZip or something like that. WinZip, yeah. So we just need to put the activation key. Unzip the activation key. We have it right there. Minimize this. Close this. And go into the IMM manager, and at the very bottom there is activation key management. So we press that, and in here we can add an activation key. So we're gonna add, and we can select a file. And oh, it found the right folder. So we'll add this one. Open. And okay, and hopefully it will come and say success. Didn't really do anything. Oh. It has installed it, it just didn't tell us about it. Now the thing is gone with you need to have a key. So let's go in and see if it's there. Yeah, it has added the key, it just didn't tell us about it. How rude. So now we are able to do remote control to the server. But before we can do that, we need to power on the server. We can do remote control without powering on the server, but then we get a black screen. We can just try that. Start remote control. Single user. And we get a warning. Yada yada yada, do you want to continue? Yes. Yada yada yada, do you? Yes. Run. And I got the screen on the other window. This is the remote control for this server. And we are now able to power on the server. And we can do it from up here under tools. We have some power options. We can power it on. And we can actually also launch a virtual media. This is very important when you're working on a server far away. You don't want to drive out there to put in a media for installing your Windows server or your Linux server or something like that. So you have this option to map something out there. You can add an ISO file. It keeps opening the windows on this other screen, but I'm able to find an ISO or a image file and map that to the server and have that run on the server when the server boots. But let's not do that right now. I rather just want to show you that we are now able to boot the server. We were able to boot the server before, but now we are able to boot the server and see the screen anytime soon. There we are. The server is on, and this is the console screen. Just as if we were in the data center looking at the server. And this takes quite a while to boot, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'll just fast forward over this boring part. Now the server is it's far enough so that I can actually press the F1 button and go into the BIOS when it's done loading all these driver things. It will now go into the BIOS, so we can configure things in the BIOS like our RAID and stuff like that. Okay, as you can see, we are now in the BIOS of the server, and we can actually go in and see the settings of the IMM integrated management module. This is it. We're not gonna do anything there. This is configured correctly, but this is the benefits of having a remote management card in a server. And pretty much every server that about $1,000 and over there, above that, you pretty often get a management adapter on the server, and all the server brands has this. This is an IBM server, but HP servers has this as well, and Dell servers has it. and that's kind of the brands that I know about that has this feature. I'm sure other brands has it as well. Show you how I now can control this server from my iPad. So back to me.
Yeah, so now that we have connection to the server and we are able to remote control it from and see the screen, we can do so as well on an iPad. So I have connected my iPad and to Citrix, and I have the same screen here. Although I've been locked out. Okay, I just ran into some problems that I'm not able to connect to Citrix with two devices at once. So I've just restarted the IMM on the server to kick myself off. Okay, I have booted the IMM and I have logged back in, and this is running Citrix on an Apple iPad, and I am now able, just as before, I'm able to power on the server or power off the server immediately, shut down OS and power off server, shut down OS and restart server, restart the server immediately, restart the server with no markable interrupts, maskable, I don't know what that is, and do a daily, weekly power and restart action thingy. But more interesting is, are we able to control the server? Here we go, and I can now start. And it's even driving Java. This is gonna be funny to see. Okay, I was looking for it, and then suddenly it came and said something more, and this looks like what I saw on my screen. So we're gonna press the continue and run. I think I got it started twice now, and one of them is failing. Okay, login failed. Hopefully one of them will start. Okay, I got it. I just had to not start them all at once. And here we actually have the BIOS on an IBM server running on an iPad through Citrix, and this could be on the other side of the world. It's not very easy to control this thing, but I think it's actually doable. You can go down and alter the settings on it, and this is pretty neat actually, being able to control a server on a long distance like this. So that was my video on controlling a server through remote management on an IBM server, and I've always thought that this is really cool, and this is a rather new IBM server, but they have had this for years. It's an old feature. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and please give it a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see me again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.